Well, for early stage companies, what you're really looking for is clinical traction or at least testimonials from people who will actually use the device. Typically, it's a clinician. And what you're looking for is not just to say it's a game changer, but to show like an urgency that they really would like to have that product yesterday. And so the question I like to ask is, would you replace what you're doing today with this device at this price point? Make sure they understand what the price is too. And if the answer is yes, I think you can validate that, and I think that's a huge advantage to building confidence with your investor base. Is that there's a real demand for the product. Yeah, I would say understand your audience. It's really important. If you're pitching to angels, it's important that you appeal to what an angel wants, which is they don't have a lot of money to go multiple rounds. They're looking for something that's going to have an exit within maybe 1 or 2 rounds, and they're not going to get too diluted. They're going to be looking for maybe a special situation where there's going to be a valuation inflection right after they make their investment. Everyone's looking for that, but angels especially, because like I said, they don't have the deep pockets to go years and years and years. And so you want to do something that's going to like get them to say, oh, I can have a quick exit here. And some angel groups, you don't even need a 10x like return. They're looking to say, oh, I can get in and out of this thing in a couple of years. So that's a piece of advice. Know your audience. Obviously, if you're dealing with a strategic, you want to talk to them about how it fits with their portfolio, and maybe that other strategics are interested in it, so that you can create a competitive situation. And if you're dealing with institutionals, of course, I mean, they like to hear that your product is a platform. Oftentimes, they like to hear that you're focused on the current entry point, and that you can execute on that and show traction and get yourself closer to being self-sufficient, and that there are other platforms that would make a sizable exit possible. In other words, you're going to prove this on indication 1, but the platform could be used for indication 2 or 3 or 4, which they, with their sales force and the resources, can then expand into. So that would be my tip, is know your audience. Well, I'm in the process of raising a fund, so I'd like to talk with people who are also investors in funds, maybe family offices and things like that, and talk with them about our fund and see if there's any interest in that.